and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you are now listening to the greatest podcast on the planet. And I am one of your hosts, Big Jack, a.k.a. The Great One.
What's going on, everybody? It's Buddy, a.k.a. Camouflage, and you are now listening to the Sports Cypher.
This is Marv, and you are now tuned in and tuned up for the Sports Cypher.
Yo, this is the homie Grizz, aka Grizzly Adams. Keeping that Cypher complete. All balls don't bounce, baby. Let's sit and talk about it.
What's good? This is Ricardo, aka the reason why your girl disappears on football Sundays. And you are tuned into the Sports Cypher.
This is Blade, aka the Ace of Spades. They save the best for last on Sports Cypher.
I'm subscribing to this. Give the people what they want.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Sports Cypher. And I'm here with Blaze, Ricardo, Jamal. I am Buddy. Let me let y'all know some of the topics today. We're talking about the Jets. What's going on with them boys, man? Mike McCann getting fired. Adam Gase becoming the coach and the GM. We also got some NBA basketball talk. Some NBA draft lottery talk.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. CC Sebastian, 3,000 Ks. And who are potentially Hall of Famers right now in the MLB? So I'm going to start it off with this topic with the Jets. Ricardo, let's go.
So I said this in one of our groups, so all the fans know out there. Thank you to the New York Jets. Thank you for making me feel so much better about my New York Giants, because as bad as my Giants may be, and as backwards as they are now, I can count on the Jets to say, hold my beer as I do something more stupid. Thank you very, very much, because this makes no sense to me, guys. First of all, the draft was just, 2 weeks ago? Think so? 2 weeks ago? Why would you let a man control the draft that you feel you are about to fire, right? That's number one. Two, who the hell is Adam Gase to be interim of anything? Like, in my opinion, he ain't even a good coach, let alone a GM.
I agree with that.
So, somebody please explain to me what the Jets are doing right here.
Man, you know Gase the whisperer. Peyton Manning back Gase. Peyton Manning gave him the stamp of approval.
I don't care. I don't care if God came down and gave him a like seriously, when do we reward losers? Like, when do we reward losers? Like, what the I understand all America's, you got the participation awards for kids. Everyone,
Everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner. There's no winner. There's no loser. Like, this is bullshit. Like, the guy's a loser. Like, I don't know who in the Jets. They must be smoking something, because who in the Jets in their right mind would hire him? He's in the same division as you, so you know him.
With Miami, right?
Yeah, he's in Miami. He loses. He was horrible in Miami. You bring him. You give him another chance. You see something in him. You bring him onto the Jets, and then you fire your GM. Like Ricardo says, 2 weeks after you do your the draft, and then to throw things worse, he goes out and says he would never picked up Le'Veon Bell. So what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? So you can't you just shut up? Don't say that. The man's coming to play for you. Don't say that. Don't put that in the air. You don't put that shit in the air. Like, are you like? So he's gonna come in. Le'Veon Bell's gonna come in there, and he knows that the coach didn't want him. So like, come on, that's like, you're just making yourself out to fail. Like the Jets are losers.
Yeah, let me.
And not just the coach, the GM doesn't want him.
No,
So
the coach is the
Yeah,
GM now,
exactly,
Jamal. So yeah,
The
exactly.
coach is the
So
GM.
so he knows he has the power to get rid of him. But that's not a very secure feeling, I'm sure, for Bell. But my question is, when did a top draft pick become more important than a Super Bowl? Because it seems like the moves that some of these teams make, they play for draft picks rather than playing for a Super Bowl. And it's why would just like you said, Cardo, why would you fire the man that you just let draft your future?
not just draft your future.
Like
Spend $160 million of
that
guaranteed money
that
on 4 players
is
as
the
well.
most
Huh.
that is the most asinine thing
But
that
I'm
I've
gonna tell
heard
you
an
what happened.
organization do in a while. I mean, wow.
Mo, I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro. That is pretty crazy, bro. But Gates was angry that he signed Bell. I'm more than sure Gates had something to do with his demise and his firing. I'm more than sure.
Now, do you guys remember about a week and a half ago, there was rumors coming out of Jets camp that there was beef between Gase and McCagnon. Did you guys see that
yeah,
report?
yeah. I saw that. They were saying
No, I
they
did myself.
Yeah,
I haven't
they
seen
I
said
that.
they were
dismissed
going.
it.
They were
Yeah.
fighting every day. They were fighting every day.
Yeah, and
That's what.
and they was like, nah, it's absolutely not true. This, that, and the third. Come to find out, the dude who reported it was absolutely correct because people was calling. I wish I could remember the guy's name, but fans were excoriating this guy. Now he's the same one who broke the report that Gase didn't like Le'Veon Bell. Now, and people started getting on him again until Ian Rappaport co-signed it this morning. It was like, oh no, that's what I was hearing too. And all of a sudden, oh, okay. So I'm gonna get his name and I'm gonna put his name out there because props to that guy for sticking with his story and
You
his
were doing your
conviction.
job, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he definitely had the inside. So Maul, so
Yo,
you think this gonna be a schism between Gates and Bell and interrupting the flow of the overall team with this?
I think that this team will not do nothing productive as far as like the division or playoffs are concerned. They will not. They'll probably be like 4-12 because the coach, doesn't like doesn't like the star running back. So why would that running back give his all when it's shown that Le'Veon Bell is willing to sacrifice his year off his career for a situation that he doesn't like. So I think Le'Veon Bell and Gates will have a issue
Oh,
unless he comes out and apologizes or something like that.
Blaze, so what's your thoughts behind the schism between Gates and Bell and would that affect the team as well and have like a divided locker room? What's your thoughts behind that?
well, he's not a very smart coach because Le'Veon Bell's got he's sensitive. He's one of these young cats. You guys are sensitive. You need a hug. So he saw what happened with Pittsburgh last year. He didn't come to play for the whole year. And he's going to go in the beginning of the year. He's going to come and say, "I really didn't want Le'Veon Bell." Like, come on, man! Like, you keep that
Yeah, that
stuff to your,
wasn't smart.
yeah,
That was not smart.
keep that shit to yourself, and then keep that shit to yourself or in the inner all the other coaches. Yeah, together you guys could talk about that, but don't bring that out. Don't leak that in the media like that. It's just going to be controversy. You
See,
know?
here's where I have to disagree with you guys. I'm gonna give Gase a pass on this because I don't think he leaked this to the media. Um, because there's nowhere that anyone has him quoted as saying this. They're saying we heard that he said this. I mean, why couldn't it have been Mike McCagnon who dropped dime on him? He just got fired. What does he care,
Yeah,
right?
you're right. It could be
So
him.
we don't really know that it's Gase, which is fair because if Gase says to
But but
McCagnon,
What are
but Cardo,
reports? But
but Cardo, but Cam was at will it affect it regardless if he Gates gets a pass or not. do you think it will affect the
Or,
chemistry
yeah,
of the
yeah.
team?
I was just about to get there. I just wanted to make sure that we put it out there that there
But
hasn't been. Go
but
ahead.
one second, Carter. But I do disagree with what you said because Gates would have kept his mouth closed from the jump. Nobody wouldn't have knew he wouldn't have liked Bell. But go ahead.
Cam, he's the coach. How could he keep his mouth shut to the
Hey,
GM? That
loose
don't make
lip,
no sense.
loose lips, sink
But
ships.
what you
No,
were
no, no,
saying though, Cardo,
wait,
what you were
So,
saying.
so if you are the coach and you say you can't say to the GM, "Nah, I don't think we should spend that money on Le'Veon Bell. I
Yeah,
think we could get a cheaper running back and spend the money elsewhere." You
yeah,
can't say that.
yeah. Ricardo, you're right. Ricardo, you're right. You're
Come on,
right.
Mm-hmm.
every coach say that to
Mm-hmm.
every GM everywhere in all sports.
Yeah,
So we can't really kill him for that.
yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
can't.
I
Now,
mean, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah,
now,
that's a valid point. That's valid.
now, will it affect Gase and Le'Veon Bell? I think probably in the short term, because I think it's been proven that Le'Veon is a little bit sensitive to criticism, right? And especially, this is the guy you're supposed to run through brick walls for this year, right? And to know that the guy never wanted you to begin with, he feel like you're overpaid and you're not a. Eh,
Unless unless Le'Veon takes it the other way and motivates Le'Veon Bell, but
True.
but the thing
True.
about it is he's one of these young guys. What do you guys call that millennium guys?
Millennials.
millennials.
Yeah, they're all soft. You guys are all damn softies.
Spoken like a true Ulster.
You
Get
kids
off
get you
my
kids
lawn!
get off my
Say
lawn.
what the older people call the boom babies, baby boomers and
Yeah,
stuff
the
like that.
baby boomer.
I'm not
Yeah.
that old.
You're gonna have a house like that
I'm
old
not.
guy in Maniac McGee, man. I'm telling you.
All I know is this: there's something wrong with the damn water in New York.
Making everybody crazy.
It's like kryptonite for GMs. GMs do crazy shit over there.
I can't argue with that.
I
But
don't know.
Now, here's the thing too. And if I'm Le'Veon Bell, I'm like, I got the money though. I got the bag. What should I really care? Because put it this way, I bet you Le'Veon Bell's there longer than Gates is.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you why he should care. I'm gonna tell you why he should care.
Yeah.
Because if the coach doesn't like you, then the coach doesn't have to play you or use
Oh
you.
no,
That's not
no,
gonna
no!
happen, Jamal.
Yeah,
That's
it's not going.
No.
Too much
No.
money invested. Too much
Too
money
much
invested
money.
in
But
that.
not by
And
him.
we're talking
wasn't
New York
his
here.
investment.
We're talking New
Wait,
York here. New York
hold
they'll
It
lose their
wasn't his
minds.
investment.
Hold
It
on,
wasn't his
but
investment.
Jamal, if Gates don't play one of their best players, he's gonna lose,
No, I
right?
ain't saying he's not gonna play him. I'm saying he could not play him as much as he could be played. He could choose to sit him on
Who else
third
they gonna play?
downs.
Nah, man, that ain't.
He
Nah.
don't like him.
If
The
he don't
owner,
play,
ain't gonna allow Johnson ain't gonna allow
Yeah,
that
Johnson,
to happen
yeah.
for the money he spent on late. I mean,
And
even though
he
Bell lost out on money that he could have got from the Steelers, but he still got getting paid $13 million. Dog, that's still high for a running back.
Yo, you remember Tim Tebow when he went over there, and the crowd, the fans were all like, the fans were all freaking out. They didn't play Tim Tebow. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse.
I don't think Le'Veon Bell has any worries now. Unless Le'Veon Bell goes in there and just plays like trash, that's the only way Le'Veon Bell ain't gonna, survive. But if Le'Veon Bell plays the way he's played his entire career, because remember, Gase has a lot. If Gase doesn't play him, and the Jets end up losing, look, man, that guy needs to try to keep his job too, because this is his third go around, right? He was with Cleveland. I think he was the offensive coordinator there, or was he the quarterback
Wait, not
coach?
Cleveland,
Broncos.
Chicago.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Broncos.
Denver,
Broncos, and then Chicago.
Chicago, right? And then Miami.
Then Miami.
Miami.
So how many chances is this man gonna get, right? So if I'm him, I'm like, I gotta play all the good players I got. Like, never mind that I thought we could have spent the money better on Le'Veon Bell. He's who you got right now. Unless he's a GM, what, he gonna try to trade him?
That's what I said. That's what I was saying. That must
Yeah.
not be a secure feeling for Bell.
Oh, absolutely not. But then again, Le'Veon Bell is absolutely untradeable right now. So, like, even if he wanted to move him, no one is trading for Le'Veon Bell and paying all that money he's owed at this point.
Nope.
Nobody. And give up assets
That's
for
not-
that? No way. Like, if anything, they'll have to cut him in a year or two or next year,
Mm-hmm.
No, I think Gase is going to be cut before Le'Veon Bell.
I agree. Let's see.
I mean,
who
Gates
lasts
has never
longer.
been a winner except for when he had Peyton, and even then, that was on the back of the defense.
Right.
So
And Peyton was just average. Right? We will all agree with that. He was
Well,
if
he had
that,
that.
if that,
Was he the
if
coordinator
that.
when Peyton Manning had no 55 touchdowns that year? Was he the
No, bro,
coordinator
that was the
then?
year before.
Mm.
Oh, was he the coordinator?
No, he was the I believe he was the offensive coordinator when Peyton Manning had the 55 touchdowns that year because they had got rid of Mike McCoy already.
Let
So
me
I
tell
think he
you.
was the.
But it's still Peyton Manning. So you gonna
Yeah, I
tell me
know.
this
We know.
this man made Peyton Manning great?
No, Peyton Manning made him.
Right?
Peyton Manning made him,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Trust. Yeah,
Exactly.
because if you're gonna tell me that, I'm like, how come they didn't work with Ryan Tannehill?
Yeah. Yeah.
That boy wasn't throwing no 55 touchdowns last year.
But hey, Ricardo, you know, they say he's a quarterback whisper. He's gonna whisper in Sam Donald ear.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
You are great.
You are awesome.
55 touchdowns.
55. Double
20
nickel.
picks later.
Right? And I think Sam Darnold's going to be a good
I think
quarterback
he's
in
gonna
the
be
NFL.
nice too.
Man. I don't know how good, but I don't think he's going to be some scrub
Ryan
we're not gonna hear
Tannehill.
about. Basically, yeah.
He's not going to be Ryan Tannehill, right?
No, I think he's already better than Ryan Tannehill right now.
I think the one, the rookie, the one for Buffalo, I think he's going to be the quarterback.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen?
Yeah.
You like Josh Allen?
He's got a
like
strong
Kyler
arm.
Murray.
Yeah, I
Kyler
know. Yeah,
Murray.
his arm is pretty.
Let's
Kyler
go
Murray, you got
Kyler
Kyler Murray? Okay.
Yeah.
Kyler.
Tim Tebow has a strong arm too, so I don't know. But a
Tim
lot of guys with
Tebow
good
won
arms.
a playoff game.
Now, to be fair, I think Josh Allen has shown in his. I just wish he didn't get hurt last year, man. I would have loved to have seen him play like a full
Full year?
16 game. Yeah,
Hold up, man.
But I think he has
Hold
potential.
Ricardo, you said Tim. I got to sing the Tim Tebow song. Tim Tebow, let's go. Let him loose. Let him loose. Let him play on Sunday. All he does is win. All he does is win games. One game, one more win. That's a Tim Tebow song, man. Y'all don't remember that song back in 11 and 12?
I think
I do.
I purposely tuned it
Nah,
out.
bro.
It's pretty bad.
Nah,
it's
bro.
pretty bad that you know the song off by heart, though.
I just remember.
Man, I love
Tebow.
that Tim
I just
Tebow
remember
song.
You got
man.
Tim Tebow thongs
I
on.
remember that song.
Oh no!
Make that your swan song. Don't do that. No
I think we should play the song for Camouflage.
Right?
Oh heck no! Heck
yo,
no.
hold on.
Well, unless some ladies in it.
Hold on a second, Cam.
Hello, ladies.
So, Mo, the Mets might need a little win. You think they should bring Tebow up? I mean, good luck charm. You know, put him at the end of the bench, 25th man. What's good?
maybe in September.
The September call-ups.
Yeah.
Remember they did away with that. There's no September call-ups anymore.
Is that starting? This year?
Yeah, they changed that.
Yep.
Next year they're going to do it where a reliever can only get 3 out. It has to stay in the game for at least 3 outs.
I
They
heard
can take him
that.
out.
Yeah. I was looking at some of that too.
Speaking of Tim Tebow in baseball, I seen the other week CC got his 3,000th strikeout. So, what do y'all boys think that CC is a Hall of Famer? And what do you think about his career?
I think that CC Sabathia is definitely a Hall of Famer. And here's 3,000 strikeouts is a big deal. Only 17 players have ever done it. He's only the third left-hander to ever do it. Randy Johnson and Steve Carlton are the other two, by the way. And I think we got to remember the era in which he started his career, which was definitely the PED steroid era. He started in 98, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he played in the American League 99% of his career with the DH. So
Besides the Brewers.
Right, and he only played for the Brewers for 2.5 months. So
Right.
because remember that was a July 31st trade deadline deal. Yeah. So he only was.
He showed out for the Brewers.
There was one game with Milwaukee. I'll never forget this game. I want to say they were playing the Cardinals, and my man pitched a no. He did what Noah Syndergaard did last week. The man pitched a shutout, complete game shutout. It hit a home run to win the game. I was like, beast. He took that team on his back and brought them to the playoffs, right? And then the next year, he went to the Yankees, and the Yankees don't win a World Series in 2009 without him. Because that man he was lights out in 2009. So although his ERA is higher than a lot of other Hall of Fame pitchers, I say due to the era he pitched in, and the league he pitched in, I think that he still has a record of accomplishment good enough for the Hall of Fame. What about you, Cam?
Yeah, I think so. Like you said, on the set to have 3,000 Ks, third lefty, the era, you take that into, and then the baseball. I heard the baseball have changed too. Like right, so there's more home runs being hit because of the
Juice
baseball change.
baseballs, yep, all
Yeah, the
that.
juice baseball. Yeah.
True
So,
outcomes.
so you know, having that accomplishment, man. He's not that ace no more, but he's still a somebody good to have in the rotation as like a number 3. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And I think he had a very good career, man. He had a very good career.
And he pitched
Good
at
old
Yankee
CC.
Stadium too. And then Yankee Stadium gives up a lot of home runs in Yankee Stadium.
Do
Yeah.
you remember that rotation that Cleveland had with Sabathia, Paul Berg, Carmona? They had another guy, and I can't remember who it was at the moment.
It's the guy
dude.
who had left to go to the Phillies.
Yep.
He was really good, and I remember they wanted him for the Yankees until somebody spat in his wife's face at the Yankee game, so that was a no-go after that. Yeah, man. I wish I could remember the guy's name.
I wish I could
Played
remember
for the
his name,
Phillies.
too.
I think he actually won a World Series for them in 2008.
He did.
Really?
Not Burnett. He pitched for
No,
Toronto.
and he won in 2009 with the Yankees. AJ Burnett.
Cliff Lee.
Cliff Lee. Yes.
Cliff Lee. Okay.
Cliff Lee. Yup.
Yeah. Now, Sabathia was a part of that awesome group. That was a great group of pitchers when they were all together.
Yep.
Sabathia is, to me, I think he's a Hall of Famer because not only what he did on the field, but also, to be a black Hall of Famer in baseball, like that,
And a black pitcher.
a black pitcher, like
Uh-huh.
that's inspiring.
Ain't too
And
many of those,
Tony
man.
Grant,
Bob Gibson, Satchel Paige. It's not many black pitchers in the Hall of Fame in baseball.
right?
Yeah.
And,
So I guess it's safe to say
and
we can count on Sebastian. We can
Sabathia?
count on him. Yes, it's Sebastian.
he also had demons off the field battling with his alcohol problems and stuff, and he was able to, come through that. A lot of players like Doc Gooden wasn't able to fight through his demons.
That's true
some
too.
players not able to fight through their demons.
Josh Hamilton,
Josh Hamilton, he had all the potential.
Yeah, man, Josh Hamilton. That's disappointing. Yeah.
Players can't do that all the time.
So I'm just curious. So in Major League Baseball right now, along with CC, who else do you think is on a projection to make the Hall of Fame?
Pujols,
Albert Pujols. Yep, I agree there.
Cabrera,
Miguel Cabrera. I agree with that. So 2 first basemen.
Mike Trout.
I think so. I know it's still early in career because Mike Trout's only 27. I think I think he turns 28 this year. But
Verlander.
Yep, I will agree with Verlander. And it's funny. I wouldn't have said that until the last 2 years when he had the resurgence with Houston. But now I think Verlander's in there.
Right.
Yeah, and for the same reasons, I think CC belong in there too. Played in the same era. Both of them played in the American League. Yep.
Man, the hitters they were pitching against, man, are legendary.
Absolutely, A-Rod. Because remember, A-Rod was in the West.
The whole Yankees lineup.
Yeah.
Griffey.
Whatchamacallit?
McGuire. That wasn't in the division, but he was in the AL.
Yeah, and
for a little bit. Oh, no, he wasn't in the AL.
And David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez. I mean,
Big Poppy. Yeah?
Big Poppy. Ugh. I'm gonna have to edit
Adrian
that out because I
Beltre.
swore to myself I'd never call him that. But the Yankee fans, first of all, I just can't call no man Big Poppy. But that's all a whole other.
Tony Gwynn, Garcia Parra.
Oh yeah, they played against all
Adrian
these
Beltre.
guys. That goes another Hall of Famer in my opinion, Adrian Beltre, 3,000 hits. I know he's not playing anymore. He retired at the beginning of the year. but I think Adrian Beltre's.
Ichiro is a Hall of
Yeah,
Famer.
Ichiro's a Hall of Famer. Yeah.
He retired. He retired after that
At the beginning
Japanese
of the
after the
year,
yeah,
yeah.
beginning of the year, yeah.
Man,
But
he
I
would
was
have had the
thinking, I
most
was
hits
thinking of
ever
some
if you
other.
combine his careers in Japan and
Yeah, he had over
here. He would have had the most
4,000
hits.
hits, like 4,500 hits. Yep.
Something like that. It's a
I was
lot.
trying to think of more. For me, I was trying to think of more younger players who I'm just trying to project out that they continue
Project
like
out.
yeah, like
DeGrom. I gotta say my boy DeGrom.
so. Well, Scherzer
will.
got to make it too. Scherzer got to make it too.
Max Scherzer, yes, I think he's on the Hall of Fame trajectory.
What about Buster Posey? That boy got 3 chips now.
That's gonna be difficult,
3
man.
chips as a catcher.
Yeah, Jorge
Jorge
Posada got 4 championships with the Yankees, though. He ain't in the Hall of Fame. And I think Jorge Posada hit just as good as
I think you need
Buster
more than
Posey.
chips. I think you need more than chips
me
to make
too.
a Hall of Fame. To make your Hall of Fame, you got to have the stats.
But as a
line.
catcher, though, bro, that's a catcher.
That's true. Well,
that's like the quarterback.
let me ask y'all a question, especially Jamal. Who would you rather have, Pudge Rodriguez or Buster Posey?
Oh, I'd rather have Buster.
Really? Wow.
Buster, what it is right now.
Pudge have a chip?
Oh, come on, man. You can't.
Man, what's the stat line, Maul? What's the stat line? What's the stats versus stat line?
We got the stat line in the playoffs. Look at the stat line when it mattered.
But dog, it take more than just playoffs, dog. It takes everything.
You can't take away.
But you can't
take away from this man's best years.
You can't nitpick and say just the playoffs, but you got to put in the whole totality of it.
No, it's just the whole.
Those
seasons.
No,
it's those seasons as a whole, bro.
But no, you say just the playoffs, bro. We need the whole career.
Even more in the playoffs.
Remember this,
Pudge? 300.
Pudge was the best offensive catcher in baseball in the American League for years, and he was winning. He's probably the best defensive catcher of an entire generation. The guy has like 10 gold gloves, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. Stats matter, dog. What he did for his whole career matters.
But
than just nitpicking the playoff season.
Who took their pitching staff past the World Series? Who took their pitching staff to a chip?
Now this is fair.
The pitchers.
But I'm gonna say this: Pudge Rodriguez was never catching Madison Bumgarner. He was never catching Tim Lincecum in his prime. He was never right. The best pitcher Pudge Rodriguez ever caught was probably Kenny Rogers. I mean, Kenny Rogers? Really? And let's keep in mind, Pudge Rodriguez was in his prime. He played during the New York Yankee dynasty. The Yankees knocked him out the playoffs like 3 years. So I don't know, man.
Now you see, he played during the dynasty, whereas Buster Posey was a part of a dynasty. You see, and Buster Posey, y'all must not remember. Well, I know Cam, you just not getting into baseball like that, but Buster, offensively and defensively, you know, he used to be that guy. He used to be real clutch, man. He used to hit for high average power.
Buster Posey had 4 good years.
Yeah, and out of those 4, they got 3.
To me, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, championship doesn't make a Hall of Famer, dude. You gotta have everything.
I feel like baseball.
You gotta have longevity.
I'm not arguing that he's a Hall of Famer. He asked me who would I take.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
my bad.
My bad.
You said all right.
I asked, did y'all think Buster Posey was a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, my bad. I was getting your question mixed in with he's okay. I got you. So you'll take Buster at the end of the day.
Yeah, if I had to go through the playoffs, I'd take Buster over Pudge Rodriguez.
Okay.
In his prime.
Oh, I'm not even talking about this playoffs. Just like if you was drafting a team and you needed a catcher and there was 2 people on the board.
Well,
Pudge.
Did I know that Pudge they were going to turn into what they were going to turn into?
Yeah, no, Pudge in his prime or Buster in his prime.
Yeah, Pudge in his prime, Buster in their prime. Like you see what their prime's going to be. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm saying if I see their careers, and I'm going to take the one that lasts, Pudge, of course, because it's 10 years, 10 gold glove. But if I just had to do it in their prime for one playoff run, I'm taking Buster Posey.
Okay, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Well, fellas,
that boy clutch, like he driving. That boy clutch.
Well, fellas, let's go on to some NBA playoff talk.
Let's
do
it.
So, I gotta get Blaze to hit the chant around the world. Hit that chant you always hit, Blaze.
Warriors come out to play.
And they did last night.
Yeah,
Hey, go ahead,
Man,
talk
they're going.
about it. Talk about
yeah,
it.
They're
Talk
gonna
about it,
sweep them.
Mom.
yeah.
They're gonna sweep.
They smoked them.
They're gonna sweep them. They're gonna sweep them, man. I'm gonna tell you why I say that, man.
Speak
I'm
on
gonna
it.
tell you why I say they're gonna sweep them. Man, this man Steph hit 9 threes. This man Steph hit 9 threes. That boy, man, they was up by so much. Steph was tying his shoe during Clay shooting the free throw. They was up by so much, man. They knew that they was better than these boys. They just shut down Dame and CJ.
CJ.
I think there were something for like I can't remember the exact stat, but I know their percentages were they were
Yeah,
35% and 25 from the free throw
yeah.
from
Dame was 4 of
3-point line.
12 last night from the.
These the best two. They remind me of Brooklyn in a way because they have great guards, but they don't have the interior. They don't have the whole team to contend with the Warriors. The Warriors have Looney cutting. They have Draymond hitting threes. They have Clay and Steph making up for the loss of KD's points. They play Andre Iguodala, and they know how to win. And they're just confident, man. And I just think they're gonna sweep them. I don't think they can hang with them.
Well,
They're gonna shut
so
down
do you think that?
Dame and CJ.
So you don't really think
That's all you got to do.
So you really think they didn't really need KD then? They don't really.
I do. I've been saying that since they lost them, and I knew they were when I said they were going to win in Game 6. They don't need KD to play their best brand of basketball because the brand of basketball they play, basically they just pass and find open space, and they try to get into the person in open space. That's what when I watch their interview, that's a lot of the time that's what they're talking about. Just
Let me throw
finding open space.
let me throw the statistic out. The Golden State Warriors are now 31-4.
31-4
31-4
without KD.
when Stephen Curry plays and KD does not play. Now that being said, I think, and I do believe they're gonna beat the Trailblazers. Although the Trailblazers is my dark horse to get to the finals.
They're my dark horse too.
Now, if they end up playing Milwaukee specifically, I think they're gonna need KD for that series. I really do.
Milwaukee or Toronto, I think they're gonna need KD.
So you don't think they're at full power without KD?
It's not even that. I think they could definitely win without KD, but just like matchup wise, I think that KD is
such a mismatch.
Yeah,
man.
he means more for a Milwaukee.
But he is
Toronto.
a ball stopper. He is a ball stopper.
I can't say he's a ball stopper, Maul, because they're still the number one team in assists the last 3 years. So he's not a ball stopper when you lead the league in assists the last 3 years as a team.
I think comparatively speaking, I think the ball stops more when he is in the lineup.
Yeah, because he has it.
But that doesn't mean that they're like, ISO Joe kind of offense, what they used to do with Joe Johnson back in the day. It's not, or Carmelo Anthony. It's not that bad.
But I can't agree when your team is number one by far in assists as a team.
So they were number one this past season?
They was number one the last 3 years. Ever since Steve Kerr came there, they became number one in that, dog.
Wait, hold on. But the statistics doesn't mean that we're wrong, though. So I feel like you're arguing. Wait, you're saying that they had the most assists in the league with
as
KD.
A team,
right? But
how do
you wait? Hold on one second. How do you know that they wouldn't have more assists if KD wasn't there?
That's what I was finna say. Their assists go up without KD. That's what I'm saying.
So we gotta actually go look at the numbers. You saying they do? I want to hear the numbers. I'm a numbers guy, so I want to hear the numbers with the 30 to 35.
Pause this part, Cardo. Let's look up the numbers real quick.
Okay, but before we continue and look up the numbers, let's not pretend that we don't know basketball, right? Moving the ball has more to do with assists. Moving the ball gets people easier shots, but they don't always end up as assists because it takes 2 passes. You just got to get people in the right position. Moving without the ball is a big deal. So even though the assist numbers might be the same or very similar, right, one way or the other, moving the basketball has more to do with this assist. It might not necessarily show up in statistics. I just want to point that out.
And you
but you saying that
when we was talking in the group, dog, you were saying that sometimes players defer to the hype, to the superstars of the team instead of bringing it
What
every
I
night.
no, what I mean by defer, that not by bringing it, is that their usage is that he don't take as many shots or don't have to take
Exactly.
as
So that's
many.
why they
He
play
don't
better
have
without
to
him.
listen. He don't have to take as many shots as when Durant did because Durant is such an offensive juggernaut, though. He don't
Exactly. How can
have
he
to
do
do it.
that if he
So
doesn't
listen,
stop the
listen,
ball,
listen,
Cam?
listen. What I'm
How can
saying.
he do that if he don't stop
Listen
the
to my
ball?
totality. What I'm saying.
Hold on,
So
Jamal.
when I
Let him finish the point.
when I'm telling you that he deferred doesn't mean he's not playing his best ball. It doesn't mean he don't have to carry the load like he did last night because you have a potent killer like Ricardo said, a hired hitman that put the ball in the goal at an alarming efficient rate that Kevin Durant does. Kevin Durant be 12 or 15 some games, 10 or 13 some games with 26 points, 27
And
points.
everything you're saying is absolutely true. But I guess
Definitely.
my thing is that doesn't mean that what me and Jamal are saying are wrong. It just means that when Kevin Durant isn't there, right? The Golden State Warriors revert back to the brand of basketball that they played before he was there. That's all.
No. See, that's
Him.
my thing, Cardo.
They
That's
can
my
average
thing.
the most assists, and you can say that Kevin Durant didn't have to take over and this, that. But the only way Kevin can take over is if he has the ball in his hands, bro. That's my
So
point.
The
so are you?
ball,
Steph,
but the ball
Steph
don't
can
be
get
in
the
his
ball.
hands. Like Trey might
The
lead the team
ball
in
does be in his
assists.
hands.
So
But
are you
Trey might
guys?
lead the team in assists.
Are you guys trying to
Who
say
lead the
that?
team in assists?
Hold on a
Trey
second.
my
Hold
green.
on. Let Lates say his piece real quick.
So you guys trying to say that KD is a ball hog? Is that what you trying to
No,
say?
That's how it's coming off
No,
to
no,
me.
no,
That's how it's coming off to
no,
me.
no.
no.
I'm not, bro. Okay, maybe I
We're
think
not
me and
saying that at
Jamal
all.
saying the same thing. I'm just saying that.
Well, you're saying that the statistics point out
Listen to
that
me. Listen to me.
hold on, let me finish. When the statistics, the way you're saying, is saying that when they don't have him, they
Leave that
pass
alone,
the
Trey.
ball. They pass the
Put
ball
it back.
more. They pass the ball more. So, it's not a nice. Isn't
They have
aren't
no choice but to pass the ball more because they don't have that guy that can just dribble up. Well, they have those guys, but they're Clay and Steph.
Look,
I'm talking about like a KD that can just dribble up
yeah,
and
but
shoot
they're winning
um
31-4, right? Without him, the 31 to
31 and
4.
4.
yeah.
So that shows that they don't
But
really
that
need him.
no,
They
And
don't
then their
really.
no.
assists go up.
But we don't know that assists go up as a team. Till you tell me the
Now, I
numbers,
know that,
dog.
bro. I know
How you
that.
know? How you know, bro? How you
Look it
know? You
up.
looked at the
Look it
numbers
up.
at them 35
Want me
games.
to look it up?
With
I'll look it up.
yes, look at the numbers for the 35 games and see how the assists be
But I
with
got a
the Kevin
device I
Durant
gotta look
because
up
they
on.
are
Hold
the
on.
number one team in assists, and that stat right there is a natural born fact that Steve Kerr got there. They've been number one in the
Right.
team at assists.
Exactly.
But
So
how do
when
you?
you tell
Exactly.
So
me
wait. So they were number one when
Exactly.
Durant wasn't there.
yes.
So
Exactly.
I think
Exactly.
that's kind of the point, though, right?
But no,
Like,
no, no,
KD
no.
is
Basically, what y'all
yeah.
saying
Yeah.
it's a double negative because if they was number one without Durant, they still number one with Durant.
But their number
How
one
is
is
they getting
lower
more
because it's
assists?
lower,
How is
lower,
they
lower.
how?
I'm
What's the
just
numbers
saying.
to prove
But
that?
my point
What's
is,
the numbers to prove
So,
that?
so let me ask you a question. You think the brand of basketball that they play is the same with Durant there than when he isn't there?
Because they
No,
are still the number one
No, I'm
team in
asking
no,
you That's not what
assists.
I
no,
asked you.
no,
That's
no,
not
no,
what I
no.
asked you. I said,
I
do you think the brand of basketball they play is the same when Durant is there than when he's not there?
no, there. It's different. It's different.
It could be because to me, no, isn't the
No,
Do
it's
you
this is
different.
are
Yes
why.
you
or
you
This is
you
no?
watch
why.
you
This is
are
why
you
I'm about to
watching the
say.
games? Are you listening to the
This is
games
what I'm about to
though?
say because people forgot how dominant Curry, Clay is, and
I
Draymond
think
Green
you
is.
forgot.
People,
I think
no,
you
I didn't
forgot.
forget.
You are. You forget.
You should know I didn't forget, dog, for what
I'm
I
gonna
said
tell
in the
you why I
group.
say that. I'm gonna
But
tell you
no,
why I say
listen,
that
you should
because
know why I forget for what I told in the group, dog, the group we
then
in. You
why you
should know
acting
because
like KD? Why you acting like KD don't stop the ball when he do, bro? You know
so
he
what they got
do.
to do with them being like what they got to do with people forgetting how good Klay Thompson is when you talking about him stopping the ball?
That's like saying if Steph missed the game, KD and Clay wouldn't average more points, and they wouldn't because you know what I'm saying. The other people wouldn't step up. When one person is missing, the Warriors always step up. They step up,
But they
dog. They
so
need
damn
KD.
good with KD
Steph,
and all of them. They
they
don't have to
I'm gonna
do
say
that,
this.
dog.
Yeah,
But they so
They
dominant.
need Steph.
yeah,
They need Steph
yeah,
more than they need KD.
yeah. But without KD,
They need
They
Steph.
play a different basketball style. They play
They
totally
need
different
Steph.
basketball style
They need Steph
without
more than
KD.
they need KD.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. Look, for the Golden State Warriors, they have an embarrassment of riches, right? They're like,
Mhm.
oh, KD's out. Yo, we could go back to the brand of basketball we was playing when
Exact.
KD, and we're still
Exactly.
top
Mhm.
top three teams in the NBA, right? Even without current Kevin Durant, just make it go. I just think they go. If you're going to isolate, right? Who better than Kevin Durant to have the ball? So I understand. I'm not knocking the
And
brand of
then
basketball they play when he's there. It makes sense. It
and then
wins.
one more point too. If KD is on the floor and somebody gets the ball and they're looking up seeing who to pass it to, they're gonna more than if they see KD on the right and Iguodala on the left, more than likely they're gonna pass it to KD. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say they defer to the superstar and they're like, KD, do your thing, and
But
more than
Curry is a
likely he ain't gonna
superstar
make it.
too, dog.
But I'm not saying
Curry is the
I'm not
bigger
saying
icon. He's a
that.
superstar too.
No, Curry is the heart and soul of that team.
No,
Curry
Tremont Green is the
is
heart and soul of the team.
yes, but Curry is the reason.
Curry
Curry
is an
is
icon,
Curry
dude. Curry is an
is
icon. He's a
Curry.
superstar as
That
well.
is Curry's team, bro.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I think Curry's
KD,
makes his players better around him than Kevin Durant does.
and I think
I
people
personally think
underestimate
that.
Steve Kerr because
Yeah,
Steve
it
Kerr is
could.
a
Yeah,
good
I'm
motivator.
not gonna disagree with that. But to
Yeah.
say that the team flow ball stop, tell me in
Yeah,
numbers, and
it
then we can
does. It has
talk.
no choice. It's
Tell me in
natural.
numbers. Tell me in
It's
numbers,
natural.
and then we can talk. Instead of
It's
telling me out of
natural.
personal feelings and emotions.
It's natural.
But that's
But
emotions.
but you haven't told me no numbers, bro. I'm telling you, I know
I
the
have
numbers,
told
bro.
you them. I told you they lead the league in assists every freaking year.
But you
But
haven't
that
told me
doesn't
no
mean
numbers,
anything in
bro.
this
You
context,
haven't told
though.
me no numbers,
Why
bro.
not?
You haven't
because
told me no numbers.
we would have to see if their assists went down once Durant got there. You could still be leading, but be leading by less.
Exactly.
So
That's
that
what I was
doesn't
trying to tell him.
that doesn't mean anything. Echo. How many assists did the Golden State Warriors have in 2015?
The Warriors 2,373 assists in the 2015-16 regular season, averaging 28.9 assists per game.
28
Okay.
assists a game.
Now
Okay.
ask for this past year.
Okay,
Oh, the year before.
2018. I'll do 2017 and 18. Okay.
All right.
Echo.
Wait. Okay.
How many assists did the Golden State Warriors have in 2017?
This might answer your question. The Warriors 2,402 assists in the
More.
2017-18 regular
Okay.
season,
More.
averaging 29.3 assists
More.
per game.
More.
Did that
What
answer
was
your
29
question?
and 29.3?
No,
Yeah.
28 and 29.
29.3.
28 and
More.
Now
29.
ask for
Thanks
this
for
past
your
More.
year.
feedback.
Echo. How many assists did the Golden State Warriors have in 2018?
The Warriors has 2,413
More.
assists this season,
More.
averaging 20.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
More. That's
Man,
emotional
Bell,
talk,
bro, they
man.
about the same, bro.
No, I don't hear that it's
That's
out the same. It's more,
0.4.
dog. It's more at the end of the day.
I just want to switch gears real quick, and we're gonna talk about the Eastern Conference Final matchup. But before I do that, we gotta hear the shot heard around the world, the four bouncer that dropped in by who we all pretty much unanimously last week said was balling out the best in these playoffs, Kawhi Leonard. Take it away, Kawhi.
It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger? Game! Series! Toronto has won!
Jamal, how do you see the Toronto-Milwaukee series playing out?
I think it can go 7. I think Giannis will carry that team. I think Middleton will step up. They're supposed to get Brogdon back, so
That's
You know,
big.
yeah.
Yeah, Brogdon been back last game. He
Eric
just coming off the
Bledsoe.
bench.
Oh, he's
Eric Bledsoe
okay.
need to step up. Brook Lopez, play how you been playing all season. I think Kawhi is, man. I think he around. I think he's a great leader. I think Toronto has a real shot of going to the championship, and I'm really on the fence, but I picked Toronto just because those are two good teams, and neither team wants to lose. And the Greek Freak, man, and Kawhi, man, I think it's going to be some really good games in this series.
Yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be a really good series.
I knew Philly and Toronto would be the best series of the second round, and I think this is going to be the better of the two series of the third round. This is
I
going to be
agree with that.
great series.
I think last round, I honestly think that Denver-Portland was even a better series than Philly.
Well, they were both
Toronto.
good.
I can
They were
see why
both
you
good.
say
Yeah.
that because there was a lot of blowouts in the Toronto Philly series.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Yeah. You were saying, Blades?
No, I think Kawhi is a beast. That's gonna be That's gonna be the best. That's gonna be the best game out of the two series. I think that's gonna go all the way to Game 7. I think it's gonna.
Yeah,
go
I agree with you too, Blade. I agree with you too. I picked Milwaukee, man. This series is like so hard to pick. Okay, let's check this out. Let's check out the superstar status. We got Kawhi, Giannis. Let's check out the secondary statuses. We have Siakam, Larry. We have Bledsoe. We have Middleton. Let's check out the role players around. We have Fred VanVleet. We have Ibaka, Marc Gasol. We have Danny Green. We have I'm missing somebody else. Jeremy Lin.
Can I point one thing out? Marc Gasol on any other team is a superstar, or at least a star.
But yeah, he hasn't been playing like that since he got traded. Yeah, but he hasn't been playing. He hasn't been playing like that because he got the Toronto.
But they're not using him like that though.
He played the hell out the process. He twisted the process. That's what he did.
The process was sick though. The process was going through a process.
Yeah, you gotta use that. You gotta use that. Even though Big Dog Butler held down Philly though.
He showed his money.
Man, shouts out to Jimmy Butler, man.
Butler played his best ball towards the end of the season.
He put his money where his mouth is.
He definitely did.
Actually,
he put his money where his mouth is.
Actually, speaking of Butler, there was today on the San Diego news and the LA news. They were talking about people were saying that they might trade Cam's favorite player for Butler.
Who?
From LA?
Nah.
Yeah, they were saying.
You talking about LeBron
for Butler? What?
Yeah, Butler free agent though, unless they do a sign and trade.
Yeah, that's the big thing this morning. They were talking about that. They were talking about that. They should do that trade.
So let me ask you a question. If you're Butler, you do that?
A sign and trade? Yeah, because he got to
go to the Lakers.
He got to be willing to do that.
No,
he got to be willing to do that.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because those Lakers ain't cut to be Butler teammates. He'd be on.
No, yeah.
They low sauce.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that because a lot of people are saying that LeBron he can't handle being the Lakers. He's not going.
I mean, I won't say that. LeBron can handle it. He just need the right teammates. He need them to grow up.
Yeah, they gotta grow, man. They made them. I don't know if it was true. All the moves the Lakers made, I don't know if that was really magic. Now that I found out Kurt Rambis had all the power, like to get rid of 21-year-old center to the Clippers.
That was weird, man.
Zubac, come on, man. It was laughing.
Yo, Jerry West whooped that boy.
Well, they were saying they were going to give LeBron. A lot of people were saying they would get Butler and someone else for LeBron and take LeBron back to the East. That's what it was all day. They were talking about that.
Nah, the East ain't open no more. Now you got Toronto up there. They look serious.
But Toronto got to keep Kawhi because he's gonna be a free agent, and he's been linked to the Clippers.
So here we go.
I can see him resigning.
So here we go, guys. Because this Laker thing intrigues me now, right? Let me run this past y'all. Let me get your opinion.
Hold on 1 second, Carter. One more second. And I wanted to finish off with the thing with the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks has
Oh, go ahead.
the Bucks has their role play. They have Brogdon. They have Brooks at the center. They have
You mean Lopez?
Yes, Brooke
Brooks
Lopez.
Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooks Lopez. Yeah, they have him at the center. They have I forgot some of the other bench guys. They got your boy they got from New Orleans, Ilyasova. They got your boy Marichich. Yeah, they got it's a flip of the coin, man.
He got to step up, man. These players got to step up for Milwaukee, man.
Whew.
They ain't been challenged like that, bro.
Well, they're definitely gonna get challenged this year.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead,
I ain't seen them tested. I seen Toronto tested.
I was gonna say, so let's say if you're the Lakers, right, and LeBron is like, nah, get me out of here, right? You do the sign and trade for Butler. Now, I think that's just a one-on-one trade. To be honest with you, I don't think.
Well, a lot of people are phoning in saying that they're all LA fans, so they're like, we need two players, we don't need one.
They're dumb
Because
not for nothing.
they're not going.
I know LeBron is like Superman as far as his conditioning and stuff. LeBron James is still 34 years old, right?
They're not going to do it, my friend.
Let's keep that in mind. So if I'm the Philadelphia 76ers, I'm not giving you nothing else. I'm helping you out, right?
Yeah.
I'm helping you out. You're not helping me out, really. Not like that. Because you go what. They're not getting anything as good as Butler from anyone else in the league, in my opinion, for LeBron James at this point. All right? So let's say they do that deal, 1-for-1. And then they make nice with the Pelicans and go, yo, we could give you the fourth pick this round, our next round, first round pick, and Kyle and Ingram or Kuzma or maybe even both, and get AD. So let's say you have AD, Butler, and what if they sign Kyrie or Kimba or any one of those other guys? Because they got cap space. The Lakers could really flip that and make themselves a nice team out in the West, even without LeBron James.
Can the front office get it together like that? I don't.
That
think
is
so.
the key.
Not with Rambis leading.
That is the key.
When it was supposed to be Magic, then they come to find out Rambis had all the power.
Well, that is the key.
The thing about that, they were saying also, this is another thing they were saying. They were saying that the GM for the Lakers, he used to be an agent, and when he was an agent, the other GMs don't really like him. They don't trust his word because I think he screwed Cleveland. I can't remember what player he screwed Cleveland over for. Some player he screwed them, and then so they're saying that a lot of the other GMs don't respect him. Don't respect him as a GM when because the stuff that he did when he was an agent. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they were on talk radio this morning.
But history has always showed me the Lakers are going to be all right. No matter what happens, the Lakers will find a way to be okay.
Bad time.
I know.
Bad years
the Lakers don't have they have good water in the Lakers, not like New York. New York.
Because who's to say that they can't sign Kawhi Leonard? If you sign Kawhi Leonard, you're not going to hell with Jimmy Butler, right?
Yeah,
that's true. But Cardo, it's funny when you said I heard you mention New Orleans, so. That can lead us into our next segue of the draft lottery last night.
Hold on, let me pop these Tums real quick. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta get my antacids on so we talk about this lottery.
That's cool. I can fix a little Kool-Aid while you do that.
That's what I was saying. But that's what I was saying about the water because New York has so much bad water, even in basketball. Like, what the hell's going on over there?
Yeah, we got bad water. Y'all got bad air in Southern California.
Yeah, we know the problem. You guys have. If it wasn't for bad luck, you guys wouldn't have any luck.
This is true, especially with my Knicks, man. Me and Cam, our Knicks have been snake bit for 45 years.
This is the worst case scenario to happen. The Pelicans, the number one pick, man, who had a 6% chance. And what people talking about? Oh, it's so unpredictable. This new. No, this method is dumb. This plumb dumb. The Knicks did all that losing to miss out on the biggest bargaining chip chance we had, and now we're gonna have to give up even more assets because the Pelicans have the edge now. AD still want to leave.
Right.
He still wants to leave, but now they can ask for even more.
Right.
Bruh, he said he want to play with
Oh,
Zion.
nah. He came out and said he still want to leave.
Yeah, he came out and said that.
Yeah, that was the reports.
Zion ain't making him stay there at all.
Speaking of Zion, my man looked like he wanted to cry when he found out where he was going to go. He's like, "Oh man."
Yeah, he was rooting for the Knicks. He wanted to go to the
he was
Mecca,
like,
man.
Now,
Well,
go ahead, Blaze. Go ahead, Blaze.
actually, the reason why he wanted to go to the Knicks, the stats they were saying he would make $30 million more if he went with the Knicks.
Like
Yeah,
advertising,
off endorsements.
That much more? $30 million?
Yep. Yeah, $30 million more just in endorsements.
That's a lot of
and shoe deals and everything. Even though New York has bad water, you got a lot of people. You got a lot of people that drink that water.
$30 million? You buy bottled water, bro. $30 million.
You buy Fuji, huh? You buy Fuji water, huh?
Yeah, Fiji. You get your water. Fiji. So not for nothing. That is definitely going to be in the outtakes. He just called it Fiji water. That is. That would be in the outtakes.
Did he call it Fuji?
He called it Fuji. Fuji. What do you call it? Fuji water?
For us,
Fuji water. But look, guys.
That's Kool-Aid. That's Kool-Aid. For us, by us, that's Kool-Aid.
Nah, you and by the way, I'm mad at Maul because I heard you making a glass. You need to make a picture for the rest of us, bro. Sharing is caring. I'm just saying, man.
Forget Kool-Aid, man. Me and Carlo need to fit for the vodka right now.
Hey, bro, we got so much Kool-Aid. We got so much Kool-Aid, bro. We made honey drippers.
Wow.
We made honey drippers, bro. We got a lot of Kool-Aid left from the party on Saturday, so. Man, it's a whole gallon in the freezer. We got a big keg right there. We got honey drippers in the other freezer. You help yourself, man.
You have a keg. You have a keg of Kool-Aid.
A keg of Kool-Aid.
That's what Blaze, girl.
Say something racist, Blaze. I dare you.
All in America.
I dare you. I feel it coming on.
All in America.
They got ice crystals floating in it, man.
Damn black people.
That good shit.
And they Kool-Aid. No, I know these damn Black Americans. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Black Americans and they
Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah.
Cam going jump to the brick wall like the Kool-Aid man from Fun Cup.
This that shit to drink, and you be like, oh yeah, you pour this to the Kool-Aid, man.
For us, by us. Kool-Aid.
But here we go. Back to this Zion lottery thing, right?
Take him number one. Take him number one.
I'm gonna try to. I can't convince the Knicks fans that it's not bad because it's horrible, right? But let me try to inject reality to hopefully make it feel a little better come next week when we all get over the melancholy, right?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we only had a 14% chance to be number one in this lottery. The thing that made it bad was we had a 60% chance to pick 5. So once we didn't pick 5, you was like, oh my, right? And then when you see the Lakers go 4th, you're like, bro, we got a 14% chance. The Grizzlies had a 9% chance, and the Pelicans have a 6% chance. So you're like, we got it in the bag. At least that's what I was thinking. Matter of fact, here is me as the 4th and 3rd picks were announced.
The 4th pick in the 2019 NBA draft goes to the Los Angeles Lakers. The 3rd pick goes to the New York Knicks.
Fuck.
The 2nd pick
Fuck.
will be made by...
Now, let's keep this in mind.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers were never in the Knicks' favor, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could almost say, I don't believe it, but I'm saying it to make myself feel good. And think if I think it long enough, I'll start to believe it. It's kind of lucky we even got in the top 3, right? being that we had a 60% chance to pick fifth. Now, as a Knicks fan, I want to know, what are we going to do with this third pick? Let's just go under the assumption that the Grizzlies, if they have any sense, drafts Morant, and he's going to take over for an aging Connolly Jr., right? Conley going to be, I think, 32 this year. So, and he got 1 year left on his deal. So they're
They're
like,
gonna probably trade him. Yeah, they're gonna probably trade Conley.
and I think it'd be cool to have Morant kind of study what it is to be a top flight point guard for the time he's there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for them, it make all the sense in the world. People are talking about, well, they might get R.J. Barrett. I'm like, y'all are put the crack pipe down, people. That's so not happening. And now R.J.
What's wrong with him? Just because he's Canadian? Come on, man.
Hey, you said it, not me, bro.
Ain't Wiggins Canadian for the Timberwolves?
He's Canadian too.
So
and then we have Anthony Bennett, which was, oh man, that was bad. That was a bad one. That was like the last really big draft bust I can remember.
What's wrong with you guys and Canadians?
Steve Nash was the truth, man.
Man. Okay, well, you guys are just upset because we're beating you in rap. You know,
we just need a white Canadian basketball player. That's all. I'm just saying.
We're beating you in rap, and you guys are just hurt. You're just,
I never hate on Drake.
Drake got all your girls.
Drake a beast, man. Drake a beast, man.
Drake got all your girls loving him, and you guys are.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm hating on Canada, because they got legal weed. Legal everywhere.
You don't need any more weed, Jamal.
It's not what my doctor said.
Ma, like, I got a note.
Right. I got a doctor's note.
You got a doctor's note? Actually, you should come over here. I got a prescription to grow.
So moving right along, I
think I could be a good gardener.
I say that because I don't want this used as evidence against nobody. No, I don't want to see nobody in trouble. So you never know with the government.
Okay, Carlo, do you
put the disclaimer?
Oh yeah, the views shared by Maul and Blades are their own. This is not the thoughts of the Sports Cypher brand. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't do drugs.
You were saying camouflage?
I was saying, like, what's the percentage you have that the Pelicans will overthink it and not pick Zion? Pick somebody else.
Before you answer that, I wanted to say something else on they don't even do the balls anymore. They come out with the things now and tell people where they're picking. They don't even do the.
They don't do the balls no more.
They do it behind the scenes.
They do it behind doors. Yeah, they do it.
They don't do it out in public anymore.
No,
they don't do it in public.
So for my conspiracy theorists out there, people are saying it's fixed. People are saying it's fixed.
Well, let me tell you, if it's fixed and the NBA wanted the Pelicans to win, the NBA don't make no sense.
Don't that keep the drama going with AD and the number one?
No. The NBA. I promise you, if you could give Adam Silver the truth serum, right? Mm-hmm. And where did you want him to go? First of all, the Pelicans might not even be in New Orleans in 3-4 years, right? They got an owner that care more about their football than their basketball. Right? Wait, hold on. Cam is the man on the street. He's from the great state of Louisiana, correct? Now,
New Orleans, man.
New Orleans, right? Third board. Now,
you hear me?
But actually, some was presented to me today from ABC and ESPN. They top local markets, top 3. New Orleans was number 3 in ratings.
What? What?
Yeah, I can see y'all. I can see y'all the link. I can forward y'all the link afterwards. After this,
it's like Ricardo was about to say something, and then it kind of hit him.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, man, because
I was quite surprised as well.
I said, wait, it was a third. What?
I thought so as well, but somebody put this in a group of mine.
So you're telling me they're better than New York, LA,
That's
Chicago.
by ABC and ESPN only, not TNT, not NBA
Not your
TV,
local affiliate.
not
Okay.
But look,
only ABC and ESPN, only
so
ABC
so
and
so
ESPN.
let's go ahead and answer those questions because I got a question and I kind of got to wrap it up too.
Okay, you're
But
supposed to always wrap it up.
well,
Nah, no, you're not. No, you're
nah,
not.
no, I'm not. No,
No, you're not. No, you're not.
nah. Sometimes, but
Sometimes,
Maybe.
maybe if I got one.
Okay.
If it's planned, sometimes it don't be planned.
F with me, you know I got it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, what y'all was saying though, you had asked the question because I got a question too. So, the top 10 picks in the first round of the NBA draft, which team do y'all believe has the best positioning? In my opinion, it's Atlanta because they have the 8 and the 10 pick they got from the Trae Young, Luka Doncic trade last year. They have 2 picks in the top 10. They are the only team to have 2 picks in the top 10. And I think that can improve their team to the next level. What about you, Cam? Who you think got the best positioning?
To me, they got to make that pick count. Like, and I've been hearing mixed reviews about this draft. It's like, oh, it's the top 2 than everybody else. So, it's pretty much Zion and some people I heard it from some people. I've been hearing mixed reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hearing mixed reviews. Some people say it's the top 2 than everybody else. Some people say it's a decent little, people that's out there to be had that's in the draft. But I don't know that they could. They could, but you know how this top 10 lottery thing go, man. Like me and Carter was going throughout the years one day, like these first round picks, man. A lot of dudes be misses for a lot of years, man. So man.
The NBA, unlike every other lottery or draft process out there, the NBA have the least amount of superstars or stars that go later in rounds. Like if you compare, I mean, now. And especially since people are saying this isn't a very deep draft, right? Like there might be some decent role players, and that might be what Atlanta needs, though. I don't know. Like they have, they have Collins there, they have Trae there.
Young.
Yeah, so I'm like they have a nice young nucleus there. So if they could pick up, I mean, who knows? Maybe they could even trade the 8 and 10 to move up to like 5 or 6. I know I wouldn't do it in this draft, but
I wouldn't do it either.
Somebody might,
Yeah.
To answer your question though, Jamal, you know who I think got set up the best, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this, but I'm gonna explain it. The New York Knicks. Let me tell you why. The way the lottery went, they now they're guaranteed to have Dallas's first round pick in 2001. Before they could have gotten 2 2s, right? But the way the lottery played out, they're now guaranteed to have the Mavericks 2001 first round pick. Now I'm just hoping that Kristaps stay hurt and Luka Doncic gets deported. So that they just, they're super bad. So
yeah, Jamal, it's too loud.
What you been doing?
Yeah.
Shit, my fault, y'all boys.
It's cool.
My fault.
I couldn't hear a word what Ricardo was saying.
So let me do that part over again. My pick for the team who probably can do the most in this draft out of the top 10 are the New York Knicks. I know it sounds crazy, but the reason is
what pick do they have? Number 6?
They have
number
3.
Number 3.
Yeah, third round draft pick. So, but it's not for this year. It's for the upcoming drafts. Because of the way Dallas and the rest of the people landed in this draft, they are now guaranteed Dallas's 2021, and I think 23 first round picks, right? If it didn't land the way it was supposed to land, they would have only gotten 2 of their second round picks in 2021. So that's actually
for Dallas. Sort of out there.
You think it was a bad trade?
I do. Dallas.
I think it was a great trade for Dallas. Absolutely.
Bad trade.
No, I'm curious. Why do you think it was a bad trade?
I just got to see Porzingis play healthy. Like I mean, I don't know, man. You can't stay healthy. Why are you trading for a player that's not healthy?
But here's the thing: they gave up Dennis Smith. They wasn't going to play Dennis Smith anyway.
Well, I mean, then he got a rape charge against him. Then he got beat up the other day.
Chris.
Yeah, Kristaps. Yeah,
Oh,
Kristaps
the
got
rape
all that.
charge. I think. Yeah, I don't think there's much credence to that. He actually filed a complaint with the FBI. They're charging the girl for blackmail now. So
okay, what about how you take somebody serious when they got beat up?
What's this? Hood rules? The hood rules?
Now to be fair, anybody can get beat up if there's enough people beating you up.
I heard he got beat up. The dude was 5'3" and beat him up and punched him in the mouth.
Man, he got beat up by Muggsy Bogues, man.
Even Suge Knight got beat up.
Got knocked out. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Hey, everybody. My thing is,
Selm too.
By a barber.
But bro, I'm like, Kristaps, where your security at, man? You too important to be scuffling.
The dude had a running head start, jumped off a chair and punched him in the mouth. And
Ooh.
He should have jumped up a helicopter kick, the bicycle kick.
And the rumors are that Kristaps might have a broken hand. That hasn't been confirmed, but people are saying he might have a broken hand.
He's fragile. Why would you trade for someone that's fragile?
Because of the potential, man. That's all it is. It's potential.
Look, glass is real pretty, but you drop that bitch. You drop that bitch one time.
Yeah. I think put it like this. If you said, yo, Ricardo, you want Kristaps back and we'll give you Dennis Smith back, I'm like, okay. I'll do that. Give me a
draft picks too. It's the draft picks that I'm
with the draft picks too. Yes, I will do that. I will do
the draft picks that I'm concerned about.
Because I'm gonna tell you why.
You okay, Camouflage?
But here's my thing. Cam, hear me out. Even without Kristaps, you don't think Dallas is gonna be better?
No.
With Doncic another year under his belt, and Dallas can sign some free agents.
No, because now we don't have Barnes, we don't have Matthews, we don't have now the free agents, yeah. But without the free agents, as the team is currently constructed, no.
Yeah, with the free agents, I give you that. They can be better with the free agents and stuff. We got to see how everything plays out at the end of the day. Yep. So far, it has not been going the Knicks' way. So I feel you.
Tobias Harris going to Dallas. I bet you though. I bet you that's where he lands.
Oh yeah.
I think Tobias going to Dallas.
Give us Tobias and Middleton.
You don't think so, Cam?
No, I think so. I'm saying because we ain't gonna get no good draft pick.
Oh man, and as like I said, man, the lottery in the NBA. If you don't got one of them first 4 picks, the chances. I mean, Kawhi Leonard's are rare, right?
And Damian the Donovan Mitchells falling to number 12.
Donovan Mitchells are rare.
Because Jimmy Butler getting picked at the 30th pick of the first round.
Manu Ginobili's are rare. He was 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
Knicks could have had Kawhi. Actually, the Knicks didn't even have a first round pick that year.
San Antonio is known for doing stuff like that. They're picking people late and turning them into really good players.
Yeah.
Or them coming in really good players.
Good scouting, man. Good scouting.
They know how to draft.
Good scouting and good tutelage of Popovich to help mold.
They know how to draft.
And Jonas, where's Greek Freak picked? He was,
I don't even know where the Greek Freak was picked.
His brother got took by the Mavericks, whatever that means.
The Knicks had him. The Knicks had his brother, and they let him go. I think they actually drafted him.
Antetokounmpo. And this captivating episode of the Sports Cypher. Thank you for joining us, and we will continue to keep giving the people what they want.
There you go. Good episode, guys.
Fubu water.
Yeah.